A few months ago, a 72-year-old named Linda sat in my office and told me something that broke my heart. She said, "I'm afraid to carry my own groceries. My arms feel like they're made of glass." She wasn't sick. She wasn't lazy. She was experiencing something far more common and insidious that doctors rarely explain: muscle starvation. Her body was eating 3 meals a day, but it was literally refusing to use that food to build strength. The fuel was there, but the factory was closed. This is the silent crisis happening in millions of seniors right now. You might feel it as that deep leg fatigue after a short walk, the struggle to get up from your favorite armchair, or the fear of losing your balance because your foundation is vanishing. The problem is not that you're eating too little protein. The terrifying truth is that a critical biological switch inside your muscle cells, what researchers call the anabolic switch, has become jammed in the OFF position. After age 60, this switch starts to ignore the signals from most of the food you eat. You could be eating chicken, fish, and eggs every single day, but if this switch is off, your muscles are starving amidst a feast. The building blocks are there, but the command to build never arrives. This is why you can feel yourself getting weaker even when you're doing everything right. But what if you could reach inside your own body and flip that switch back on? What if you could send a signal so powerful that your muscles are forced to wake up and rebuild? The latest science confirms it's not only possible, it's surprisingly simple. Today, I'm giving you the exact 3-part activation code to do exactly that. This isn't about drinking chalky shakes or eating bizarre foods. These are 3 simple, affordable ingredients that work in perfect sync. And the third part of this code is so brilliantly effective, it works while you are fast asleep, repairing and rebuilding so you can literally wake up feeling stronger tomorrow. Your independence is waiting on the other side of this switch. Let's flip it on together. Let me make this crystal clear, because understanding this one concept changes everything. Think of your muscle cells as a high-security fortress designed to protect your strength and independence. This fortress has a single, heavily fortified gate. To open that gate and deliver building materials inside, you need a key. For most of your life, that key was simple. Just eating protein was enough to unlock the gate and build muscle. But right around age 60, something critical happens. The lock on that gate changes. It becomes more complex, more stubborn. It rusts shut from a lack of the right signals. The old keys, that extra chicken breast, the larger portion of fish, they just don't fit the new lock anymore. You can jiggle them all you want, you can eat more and more, but the gate stays firmly shut, and the building materials pile up uselessly outside. This is the real-life phenomenon of anabolic resistance, and it's why so many seniors feel like their efforts are failing, no matter how hard they try. Now, here is the truth that the supplement companies and even many doctors don't tell you. The biggest lie you've been sold is that you just need more protein. That is a dangerous and expensive oversimplification. The real secret isn't volume, it's precision. You don't need more keys, you need the master key. You need the right biological signal, delivered at the right time, to pick that new, complex lock. Without that precise signal, that extra chicken breast you're forcing down is doing almost nothing to stop the relentless muscle loss that is quietly stealing your independence. It's a heartbreaking waste of effort and hope, leaving you feeling weaker and more frustrated with each passing month. But the solution isn't complicated. It's about intelligence, not brute force. The 3 foods you're about to discover are not just food. They are that master key. They are a precise, 3-part activation code, meticulously timed to work with your body's natural rhythms. Each part of this code sends a unique, undeniable signal to the fortress gate. The first part is a rapid-fire knock that jolts the system awake and stops the overnight demolition. The second is a precise command, a detailed blueprint that tells your body exactly how and where to start construction. The third is a sustained all-night command that stands guard, ensuring the repair work continues until morning, fighting the internal processes that try to break you down while you sleep. This is the new rulebook for muscle after 60. It's a shift from being a passive consumer of food to being an active director of your body's renewal. Stop trying to beat the door down with brute force. Stop wasting your effort on strategies that no longer work. Start using the master key. Your body is waiting for the right command, and you are about to learn how to give it. This is where your new strength begins, with part 1 of the activation code. This is your morning wake-up call, and it's the most crucial signal you will send your body all day. From the moment you open your eyes, your body is in a race against time. While you slept, you were in a fasting state, and your system, lacking new fuel, began to slowly break down muscle tissue for energy. This isn't a guess, it's a metabolic reality called catabolism. When you're over 60, this morning muscle breakdown is accelerated and harder to reverse due to heightened cortisol levels that further amplify muscle degradation. You can't afford to waste the first few hours of your day with a slow breakfast that doesn't address this emergency. A bowl of oatmeal or a piece of toast might fill your stomach, but it does nothing to stop this internal cannibalization of your muscle tissue. In fact, the carbohydrate spike can create inflammation that further blocks the very signals you need. This is where the precision of our code comes in. The first part is whey protein isolate. This isn't a bodybuilder's gimmick. This is a targeted, clinical-grade tool used in hospitals to prevent muscle wasting in elderly patients. Here's the powerful mechanism. Within just 20 minutes of drinking it, a concentrated flood of the master key amino acid, leucine, hits your bloodstream. Think of this as a rapid response team arriving at the scene of an accident. This leucine surge is so potent and fast-absorbing that it bypasses digestive delays and goes straight to your muscle cells, binding directly to the mTOR pathway. That's the scientific name for your anabolic switch. It doesn't politely knock, it slams the switch into the on position, forcing your body to immediately halt the overnight breakdown and shift into construction mode. It's a biological jolt that tells your system, the famine is over, start building now. The protocol for this is non-negotiable for maximum effect. Within 30 minutes of waking, mix 1 scoop of a high-quality, low-sugar whey protein isolate with plain water and drink it. The isolate part is critical. It means the fat and lactose have been removed, leaving almost pure protein for the fastest possible absorption. Do not use a blend or a mass gainer full of sugar. Do not mix it with milk or fruit at this stage, as that will slow down this critical rapid response mission. This is a surgical strike, not a meal. Your actual breakfast can come about 60 to 90 minutes later. For those who are skeptical about the taste, a high-quality isolate mixed with cold water is surprisingly mild and light, not chalky or heavy like the cheap brands you might have tried years ago. Now, for the proof that this transforms real lives, not just lab results. A landmark 2023 study in the Journal of Gerontology tracked 2 groups of seniors. One group drank a whey isolate upon waking, the other ate a typical carbohydrate-based breakfast. After 12 weeks, the whey group didn't just show higher protein synthesis on a chart. They reported life-changing moments. They described the simple, profound victory of getting out of a deep chair without pushing off with their arms for the first time in years. They felt their legs were more solid beneath them on their morning walk. They had the energy to take the stairs instead of waiting for the elevator. That is the tangible power of flipping the switch first thing in the morning. You are not just feeding your body, you are commanding it to preserve the very foundation of your mobility. This single, 2-minute habit is the difference between feeling your strength slip away day by day, and feeling it return, morning by morning. So, I need to know who is with me on this. Who is ready to take control of their mornings and stop the daily muscle drain before it even starts? If you are committing to adding this morning wake-up call to your routine for the next 30 days, I need you to declare it in the comments right now. Type the words, wake up. Let's build this community of action takers together, one powerful morning at a time. This is your first and most important step back to strength. Now that your morning wake-up call has jolted your system out of breakdown mode, it's time for part 2 of the activation code. This is the precision signal, and it turns that initial jolt into sustained, intelligent construction. If the whey protein is the emergency alarm, this is the detailed architectural blueprint delivered to the construction site. This signal comes from a food so common, its power is almost always overlooked: pasture-raised eggs. And I must emphasize, It has to be pasture-raised for reasons you will understand in a moment. Let's break down the exquisite mechanism. You already know leucine is the master key. But the leucine found in whole eggs is presented to your body in a perfect matrix of cofactors that make it uniquely effective. It's not just a key, it's a key delivered by a specialized courier that ensures it not only fits the lock but also holds the door open. The yolk is absolutely essential here. For decades, you were told to fear the cholesterol in egg yolks, but for seniors fighting muscle loss, that cholesterol is a vital building block. Your body uses it to produce critical hormones like testosterone and growth hormone, the very foremen on the construction site that keep the anabolic switch held firmly in the on position. The yolk is also packed with vitamin D and choline, nutrients that are crucial for muscle cell communication and function. Without this robust signal, the initial wake-up call from the whey can fade, and the building process stalls. The protocol for this is specific to preserve these delicate compounds. You will eat 3 whole, soft-boiled or poached eggs at least 3 times a week as your breakfast, following your whey protein. The runny yolk is non-negotiable. Why? Because exposing the yolk to high, dry heat for too long, like in a hard boil or an overcooked scramble, oxidizes the precious cholesterol and destroys heat-sensitive nutrients like vitamin D. A runny yolk ensures you are getting these compounds in their most bioavailable, potent form. It's the difference between a live, active blueprint and one that's been partially erased. Now, for the tangible proof that goes beyond the lab. This precision signal doesn't just show up as a number on a blood test. It shows up in the most practical moments of your day. This is the fundamental difference between staring at a stubborn pickle jar, your hand slipping, your wrist aching, and finally giving up in frustration, and the experience of wrapping your hand around that same jar and twisting it open with a single, confident, effortless motion. That feeling of reliable strength, that trust in your own body to perform a simple task, is the direct result of your muscles receiving the complete building command from the perfect protein and hormone precursors in those eggs. It's the restoration of functional power. So, the choice is yours, and I want to see which path you're taking. The method matters for both texture and nutrient preservation. Are you going to gently lower your eggs into boiling water for exactly 6 minutes to create the perfect soft-boiled egg with a firm white and a luxuriously runny, golden yolk? Or are you going to poach them, letting the water gently cocoon the egg to create that delicate, firm yet fluid texture? Let me know right now in the comments. Type soft if you're on team soft-boiled, or type poached if that's your method of choice. This is how we build momentum and commitment, by sharing the simple, actionable steps that lead to profound change. You've sent the wake-up call and the precision signal. Now, we arrive at the masterstroke, the part of the code that separates this protocol from everything else you've ever tried. This is part 3, the overnight repair command. While you sleep, your body isn't just resting, it's making a critical decision. Without a steady supply of nutrients, it enters a state called nocturnal catabolism, a scientific term for your muscles being eaten for fuel. It's a metabolic reality that, after 60, accelerates dramatically, undoing the good work you did all day. You are literally getting weaker as you sleep. This is why you wake up feeling stiffer, weaker, and more fragile than when you went to bed. To defeat this, you need a guardian, a sentinel that stands watch through the night. That guardian is full-fat cottage cheese. Here is the beautiful mechanism. Cottage cheese is unique because it contains a perfect, natural blend of 2 types of protein, roughly 20% fast-digesting whey and 80% slow-digesting casein. The whey gives you an immediate leucine spike right before bed, flipping the switch on one last time. But the magic is in the casein. When it hits the acidic environment of your stomach, it forms a gel, creating a slow, timed-release drip feed of amino acids into your bloodstream. This isn't a quick burst, it's a sustained, 7-hour intravenous feed of building materials directly to your muscle cells. All night long, as your body tries to enter that muscle breakdown mode, it's met with a constant stream of repair materials. It's like having a construction crew working the night shift, repairing the damage of the day and building new tissue while the city sleeps. The protocol for this is exact. 30 minutes before you go to bed, eat 1 cup of full-fat, 4% cottage cheese. The fat is not optional, It contains conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, which helps prevent muscle wasting, and it slows digestion further, enhancing the timed release effect. And this is critical: eat it plain. Do not mix it with fruit. The natural sugars in fruit can spike your insulin, which can interfere with the growth hormone release that's crucial for overnight repair. You want a steady, fast-free state, not a sugar rush. This is a therapeutic protocol, not a dessert. Now, for the tangible proof that makes this all real. This isn't just about adding a pound of muscle on a scale in a month. This is about how you feel at the moment you wake up. This is the difference between swinging your legs out of bed and feeling that familiar, deep-seated stiffness in your hips and lower back, that wooden, creaky feeling that takes hours to loosen up, and the experience of waking up, moving freely, and feeling supple, resilient, and stronger from the moment your feet touch the floor. That profound difference is your body telling you it spent the night in repair and recovery mode, not in self-cannibalization. It's the feeling of your body working for you, not against you. This single change can transform your relationship with the morning. So, I need to know who is ready to claim that feeling. Who is ready to end the cycle of nightly muscle loss and start every day feeling restored and stronger. If you are committing to this powerful overnight repair command, to eating 1 cup of full-fat cottage cheese 30 minutes before bed for the next 30 days, I need you to declare your commitment to the community right now. Type one single word in the comments: repair. Let's see how many people are taking back their nights and reclaiming their mornings, starting right now. Now, you have the entire activation code. Let's bring it all together into a simple, powerful daily rhythm that runs on autopilot. This is your new 24-hour muscle building cycle, a continuous loop of strength and repair. In the morning, your whey shake acts as the emergency alert, stopping the overnight breakdown. For breakfast, your 3 eggs deliver the precision blueprint, launching the day's construction project. At bedtime, your cottage cheese stands guard, ensuring the night shift is fully staffed and supplied. This isn't a complicated diet, it's a simple, 3-act play you perform every single day to command your body to rebuild. But I know you want to know what to expect, to see the roadmap from where you are now to where you're going. So here is your transformation timeline. Within the first 2 weeks, you will feel the most crucial initial change: a new, solid strength when you push yourself up out of a chair or climb a flight of stairs. That feeling of your muscles reliably engaging, that foundational power returning, is your first sign the switch has been flipped. By the 6-week mark, you will notice your clothes beginning to fit differently. Your pants may feel looser around the waist as your body composition shifts, yet you'll sense a new firmness in your arms and legs. This is when the visual evidence catches up to what you've been feeling. And within 90 days, the people around you will start to notice. You'll get questions like, "Have you been working out?" Or, "You look so strong." Because your posture will be better, your movements will be more confident, and the vitality will be unmistakable. This is the ultimate validation that the code is working. Let me be perfectly clear. You are not just getting older. You were starving your body of the specific signals it needed to maintain itself. You were speaking a language it could no longer understand. But now, you hold the activation code. You are not a passive victim of age. You are the active director of your body's renewal. The switch was never broken. It was just waiting for the right command. You now have that command. The only thing left to do is to execute it, starting with your very next meal. This is where we move from knowledge to power, from watching to doing. This isn't just a video, it's the start of a movement. Right now, I am officially launching the 10,000 Switch Flip Challenge. Our mission is simple, and it's massive: to get 10,000 seniors to start this 3-part activation code this very month. Every person who joins is another life reclaimed from muscle starvation, another person taking back their independence. We can hit this goal, but only if we do it together. To make this foolproof for you, we've created a free gift. In the comments section below this video, you will find a pin from our channel with a direct link to download your free Muscle Switch checklist. This 1-page PDF breaks down the entire protocol into a simple, daily checklist. To get yours, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel. This is how you join the challenge and ensure you never miss a life-saving update. And speaking of what's next, your journey to unshakable strength is just beginning. In my very next video, I'm revealing the 5-minute balance drill that a groundbreaking study from the Journal of the American Geriatric Society linked to a 71% reduction in devastating falls. This is the natural partner to the muscle you're building, and you will not want to miss it. Now, here is your final, most important mission. Do not keep this information to yourself. Share this video right now. Share it with your spouse, your siblings, your friends from your community group. Send it to someone you love and tell them, I'm joining the 10,000 Switch Flip Challenge, and I want you to join me. Let's build a wave of strength that redefines what it means to grow older. Let's prove that our community doesn't accept decline as destiny. Let's get to 10,000. Your strength is waiting.